It's the motivation. And what's yours?
This is a cold, cold world. So you have to ask yourself, am I hungry enough? Am I hungry enough to make it? To do what I gotta do to get to the top? Cause once I get there, I'm never looking back.
It's PATisDOPE, and I'm here with
M.T.M.
Music's the motivation.
let's talk M.T.M, man. Who came up with M.T.M, man? How long y'all been together as one?
Maybe.
M.T.M, we came up with that together. We was going through group names. We trying to find something that fits both of us. It came pretty much, we don't do it for the fame. We don't do it for the notarization. We do it because if we could do any job for the free 99, music is what it would be. So that's our motivation. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah, same thing, man. I'm piggyback on what he just said. That's pretty much how we came up with the name. We had a few in the making, but that kind of made more sense. You know, this is what we do. This is what we want to do. Even if we was old men, you know, this music is our soul. That's our heart, and that's what we want to continue doing.
Let's talk sophomore slump. I mean, y'all manager or whatever having a gone. Me and him been cool for a few years. You know what I'm saying? Then we went to high school together, ran track. He sent me sophomore slump. Like, I gotta say that's a standout track. Other than the intro, you know what I'm saying, when y'all was going in. Okay. How did that come about? And what do you mean by sophomore slump? Like, what was the purpose of that track?
Sophomore slump, it's a phrase that's common in sports. It's a common phrase. Pretty much, you have a good year your first year, which is our first mixtape, a music reference. And our second year, you kind of fall off because you either ride the hype for the first one. So sophomore slump, we named it pretty much to make fun of it. Like, y'all think we're gonna fall off? No, we only gonna get better. And that's the intro. We letting y'all know we're not riding this race to success. We're not going on here. We're getting better. We're hungry. We're not famous yet. It's not paying our bills. So
Okay. So what do you do in your spare time other than music?
Man, I pretty much. I play ball. You know. I like to, work out, of course. Stay in shape. But mainly, I try to, keep my mind mellow. You know, I write a lot. I read a lot of books. That's mainly what I do in my spare time. Call of Duty, and stuff like that. So that's about it.
Alright, so you said you was an English major. How do you use that in y'all building y'all buzz? Because I know ain't it tough to build a brand in the DMV. I mean, you got New York, DMV, Philly. You got your prominent figures. You got in DC. You got the Shy Glizzy, the Light Troll, the Fat Trill, the Slutty Boys, all that. So let's talk about how hard it's been trying to break into being a household DMV local name. Period.
I mean, it's hard. I would say it's hard anyway, but definitely in this area, since we're predominantly known as the go-go era, pretty much Wale broke the mold. He's trying, he set us apart, but necessarily we're not. No disrespect to anybody that's doing anything, but we're not talking about street life. If you're talking about that, by all means, if you live in that life, that's cool. But we pretty much talking about what we live in, so we gotta do it a little bit more than the next man, because they like, okay, you from this area. This is pretty much, the DMV, you got your areas, but they like, okay, what y'all talking about? And our music is different from the next.
What's the other hustles besides music to keep the music going? You do daily.
Aside from music,
Yeah.
We got our daily 9 to 5. We're doing that. Of course, music and other ventures, whether it's writing for somebody, whether it's studio time, it all ties hand in hand. So we pretty much, it all comes back full circle. So at the end of the day, music's the motivation for everything we do.
All right, what about you?
Well, I'm currently in the United States Army, getting ready to get out. But that's pretty much what I do when I'm not doing music. I gotta serve my country.
All right, so you said you was an English major. How do you use that in your hip hop, writing rhymes and your raps, whatever, So how do you use that in your daily life?
I use it every day. It could be just from simple wordplay on how I want to use words, how I choose my vocabulary, how I use my word diction. It could be simple as, okay, if I want to tell a story, I got to start intro, body, conclusion. It's pretty much that structure. And I thank God that I was able to have that talent, was blessed with that talent, because it carries over to my music and it makes me the artist I am today.
Let's talk production, mixing and mastering. Who takes care of that for y'all?
E-Merk. Shout out to E-Merk, man. He pretty much handles our mixing and mastering our production. He's the mastermind behind that. He's sick with it. I won't recommend anybody else but him.
Okay, so what production has you worked on other than y'all projects?
It's a lot of local rappers. I
Out of Florida?
Yeah, out of Florida, out of Seattle. So my man Raz, he's doing big right now. That's my man right there. I just talked to him the other day. I would love to work with him. But as far as the production goes, I'm freshly new to this as well. I'm getting better at it. A lot of people are loving the work that we're doing. If you wanna find some of our work, you can go to our website. It's www.musicsthemotivation.webs.com. I repeat that, www.musicsthemotivation.webs.com. All right, you can go to our Twitter page, it's M.T.M Music Group. Our Facebook is the same. And that should be it.
What brought you to plug your stuff?
Letty Lee Music, that's where you can find me. Shout out to my man right here, PATisDOPE.
Most definitely.
Sickest nigga doing it in the DMV. My man was official with the questions that caught me off guard. So
Yes, sir.
I recommend my man.
Yeah, he was kind of shaking a little bit. It's cold. It's cold in here, man. This is where we at right now. We at Fireworks.
Shout out to Fireworks.
Yeah, shout out to
Tattoos,
Fireworks,
name,
man.
Shout out to Fireworks Tattoos. They got the studio, you know what I mean? We about to go in the studio right now, listen to some few things. But yeah, other than that, PATisDOPE, PATisDOPE.com.
It's dope.
That's it. That's
All
it.
right, man. M.T.M, y'all.
M.T.M, man. All right.
Your spirit is greater, so on the days that we struggle, we don't put our head on the muscle. We just ask for the strength, get on our knees to repent. We give him blood, sweat, and tears. With this pen and this paper, we got a spirit of God. Your spirit is greater, so on the days that we struggle, we don't put our head on the muzzle. We just ask for the strength, get on our knees and repent. Let's go.